Hello, it is Reviews Day Tuesday. I thought I'd film out here today for a bit of a change. Also, it's a nice day, so you may hear some different background noise. Yep, different background noise. First today I'm going to review the film Locke. This is a 2013 drama. It is written and directed by Stephen Knight, who created Peaky Blinders, so if you are a Peaky Blinders fan then that's interesting. It stars Tom Hardy and it's pretty much a one-man show. He plays Locke, who is driving from Birmingham to London because the woman he had a one-night stand with 7 months previously has gone into premature labour and he wants to be there at the birth. We join him while he's driving, and for the majority of the film he is on the phone to various people. He's talking to Bethan, the woman he had an affair with, and her doctor and nurse. He is talking to his wife and admitting the affair, and she is understandably shocked and angry. And he's also talking to his colleague back at work, who he has left completely in the lurch because there is a really important concrete pour taking place in the morning and he has to talk this guy through everything he needs to do. And playing all of these people who we only hear over the phone is a really wonderful cast. We have Ruth Wilson, Olivia Colman, Andrew Scott, Ben Daniels, a ton of great people. I was really impressed with this film. It takes place in real time and the film is 84 minutes long, but it really manages to hold your attention. Tom Hardy and the script are great at keeping you involved and interested, and as the film progresses you get to learn more about Tom Hardy's character as his world implodes around him while he's stuck in a car. Yeah, if you want to see something with Tom Hardy in it, I recommend Locke. Also Stuart A Life Backwards. That is a great Tom Hardy piece. I will give Locke 4.2 out of 5. I'm going to talk about the theatre for a bit now because I've mentioned that I've been going to the theatre a bit recently, but I haven't talked in any detail about the things I've seen, so now is that time. First I saw Gypsy at the Savoy Theatre in the West End. It stars Imelda Staunton as Rose and Lara Pulver as Louise, and also Peter Davison as Herbie, although Peter Davison wasn't in it when I saw it. This was a very good production, the cast were excellent. Imelda Staunton is amazing. I have heard her sing before in Sweeney Todd and That Day We Sang, but I feel like Gypsy really showcased her voice and her range and her strength. Lara Pulver was also wonderful. Her character has quite a transformation over the course of the musical and she portrayed that really well. It's very funny, there are some wonderful songs, it's entertaining. If you have seen the film, this production looks very similar. The costumes, the wigs, the props, the sets. So I probably recommend not watching the film right before you see the show. But on the other hand, if you can't go and see the show, I recommend watching the film because you can get a good idea of what the show is like. Yeah, it was a fantastic show. It was very well done, it was very high quality, and I'm glad I saw it. I will also give it 4.2 out of 5. And now briefly I am going to talk about High Society, which I saw on Thursday at the Old Vic. This is Kevin Spacey's last show as artistic director of the Old Vic, and it's directed by Maria Friedman. It stars Kate Fleetwood as Tracy Lord and Rupert Young as Dexter. I knew Rupert Young from Merlin. Jamie Parker plays Mike Connor. I'm kind of following him around London theatres at the moment because he was in Assassins as well. And other cast members include Barbara Flynn, Ellie Bamber and Annabelle Sholey from Being Human. We also had Joe Stilgo as the pianist. I used to see Joe Stilgo all the time when he was a member of the horn section, and it was great to see him live again because he's amazing. This musical was done in the round, and I've never seen a musical in the round before, so that was interesting. The cast are very, very close to the front row of the audience, and in fact all of the audience. So it has a very intimate feel. You don't feel like you're watching a musical on a stage, you feel like you're at a party. But they don't hold back in the big dance numbers, even though the audience is centimetres away from them, which made it very exciting. And this musical really carried me away in a way that they used to when I was a kid, because as I've got older and I've seen more shows, they have been able to surprise me less, and this show still managed to surprise me. I love this show. I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5. And if I can manage to see it again, I'm going to go and see it again. And now finally in this Mouse Reviews, I am going to review Chips Ahoy cookies. These ones are crispy choco caramel. They are cookies with chocolate chips, milk chocolate coated caramel croissant, and wheat and corn flakes. I've never had Chips Ahoy cookies before. I occasionally see them in the shops, but this is my first ever purchase. They're a lot smaller than I was expecting. I mean, that's not actual size. They're quite chocolatey. I'm not a big fan of the wheat and corn flakes. It makes it taste a bit like a cereal bar, but the caramel's good. They're pretty crunchy. I prefer chewy cookies as a rule. I mean, to be fair, it does say that they're crispy in the name. I think I prefer Maryland. This isn't going to stop me eating them, of course. They're nice, but they're not my type of cookie. But they were £1, so I will give them 3.4 out of 5. That's it for Mouse Reviews this week. I have reviewed a film, 2 live musicals, and cookies, so I don't know where I was going with that. Next week will be a Quiet as Mouse book club video, and I will be reviewing Brighton Rock. Do let me know what you think about any of the things I've been talking about today. Also, let me know if there's anything in particular you would like me to review in the future. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.